I recently published my game called Separated by Nightmares Where Duty Dies, and I want to be completely honest how the release went in itch.io. The launch didn't go as I expected. I released the game, but I only got 12 downloads after a few days, which was very disappointing. I didn't expect the game to blow up, but I did think I would get more downloads of that, especially the fact that it's free. I got a small bit of feedback between getting beta testers before launch and watching that one YouTuber playing my game, and someone nicely gave me a bit of feedback on playing. And the most obvious thing I needed to improve on was to increase the amount of jump scares and tension in the game. And looking at an older version of my game and seeing YouTuber playing it, not giving guidance on how to find out object became frustrating, and which I improved shortly after that. And then I got feedback that my directions giving guidance was a good thing. It's definitely something I'm going to keep doing in the second game, where I basically give as much guidance as physically possible for the players, so they're not spending ages wasting time trying to find an object or find it difficult to progress, because that could be very frustrating. So that was one thing I got positive feedback, and I'll keep in here the next. Yeah, I need to increase the scares. I'll do in the next game, and hopefully add tension by story too. Trying to get the word out is very difficult, especially with small following. Posting it on social media, you might get a few views. So one tactic I did do, I know there's a person I follow on Twitter who focuses on indie horror games. And in the post, I mentioned that I only got 12 downloads and the game is available free to play in it, and added the trailer. And I asked him in the post, can he retweet it? And he did. To my surprise, I got very little downloads after that. I think about 3,000 views, which is fantastic. But only got 9 people played the game on itch. When I logged into Steam, I was very surprised to find out that I got 900 Wishlists basically from that post between both of my games. I have my game that's released on itch, but I have the next game available to wishlist. So if this game does well, people will more than likely wishlist the second game, as I have a page available for it. So that was very surprising that from that tweet, even though my whole post was mentioning itch.io launch, that I actually got very little downloads and got loads of wishlists on Steam. They must have looked at the trailer that I added to wishlist the game, because they either Google it, or at the end of the trailer I had an end card that said the name of the game and a wishlist of Steam, because they obviously ignored my post because of linking to itch.io. But that was interesting, and that's what I wanted more. I want more wish lists, so Steam will push my game out more. So I do plan to do that again a few times, and hopefully that result will increase my wish list on launch day. So what I learned is you can't rely on itch.io to push a game out. It's really up to you to bring it. It's not like Steam's algorithm that it does actually push a game out and give you a chance. You get very little traffic on itch.io, which I'm really surprised. Also, asking people to retweet your post or to share or follow who are in your same genre, who have a bigger following, might help a lot, like it did to me. If you're adding a trailer in your game or something like that, do give a call to action where you mention wishlist game or something. Because your game is free, it doesn't mean your game will be found and you get loads of downloads. So you need to stop pushing it. So what do I plan on doing next? At the moment, I'm publishing my game on playtesting in Steam and making it public. So hopefully I get a few people to playtest my game before I do launch it properly, the full version to Steam. And before I launch, I definitely want to have a list of YouTubers I want to contact and emails sent with a key weeks in advance before I launch. So hopefully this will increase my visibility, and hopefully the game will get more seen.